Good morning, folks. Well, Shannon's chair finally came in. So, this is the name of the company. It's called Flexispot. It's a light gray chair. And this chair, I tell you what, from what I can gather and from what I can read, this is what Shannon spec'd out. This is what she wanted. She wanted to be able to cross her legs and sit in it. It reclines, it swivels, and it rocks. So if there was ever a chair designed by women for women, this is definitely it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing unboxed, and we're gonna go ahead and start putting it together. And we'll go a little bit over the specs here in a minute. Alright, so here's that chair. It rocks, it swivels, it reclines. It also has a built-in USB for charging your phone. And over here on this side has a secret little compartment that you could put stuff in and hide that. So this right here is the light gray version. The seating is almost 21 inches wide right there. It's got a low profile. The armrests are 9.8 inches width, so pretty wide. So you could sit there with your legs crossed. You could recline. So not a bad little chair. Oh, it's pretty comfortable. So don't miss the discount code that's going to be in the link down in the description. It's Lotus 30 for 30% off on this chair. And if you check out their website for Black Friday, it's 65% off site-wide. So I definitely recommend checking that site out. And if you're in the market for a chair, I mean, especially for women, actually this thing's pretty, I mean for guys too, this thing's pretty comfortable. So, and it reclines pretty good too. But yeah, I recommend checking it out. Like I said, the link will be in the description. The discount code is Lotus30. And this is the Flexispot. The item number is XR6F-LG. And this one's the light gray version. Everything is unzippable, washable, and is water resistant. So, not a bad little chair. And I appreciate it. Thank you for Flexispot for sponsoring today's video. Well, y'all know I love gadgets. So my laser level just blew up on me the other day. Won't turn on, fresh batteries. So company reached out to me and said, would you like to try out our new laser level? I said, absolutely. So they went ahead and sent their product out. So this does 8 grid, 12 grid, and 16 grid. Comes with the tripod, so we're gonna go ahead and get that thing set up real quick. All right, comes with a set of safety glasses. Here is their tool for their laser level. So we're going to get that installed. Little adapter. Let's go ahead and get that thing turned on. Comes with removable, chargeable batteries. That's a huge plus. Also comes with magnetic holder. Well, you can't see that, but pretty powerful magnet. Comes with your wall mounting bracket, your charger, another attachment. Here's something to mount the 2x4s with. Little gauge. And the best part is it comes with a remote control. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing rolling real quick. So it does 16 grid. It pulsates, and you can move it around. So pretty sweet product for $100. So the link will be in the description. Also, there will be a discount code for you guys if you're in the market for a new laser level. I highly recommend something like this right here. $100, not bad. So it'll do 8 line, 12 line, 16 line. It has 360 degrees. You could do 8 horizontal lines. Here's everything the kit comes with. Comes with the tripod, the tool itself, couple batteries, remote, chargers. You got all kinds of stuff to choose from here. You can also use that little leveling block. Make minute adjustments with it. See, there you go. So as you spin this little block, you could do minute adjustments. But pretty nice product. Link will be in the description. And it'll also have a discount code as well. Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. In the last episode, we were able to get everything painted. We got the cabinets installed, got the countertops done. These are those free Subway tiles that I've been carrying around for like 10 years. Those will end up going probably around here. I don't know. I don't have that many, but I can always buy some more, so not a big deal. And what I'm working on today is getting everything cleaned up out of here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the ceiling in and go ahead and do the beadboard. I only got 4 sheets, so I don't know what Lowe's problem is, but they just aren't carrying enough materials here lately. It's like they're barely ordering. Not sure what the deal is about that, but we're gonna go ahead and get set up. I'm gonna go ahead and get some measurements. Sorry folks, I'm not able to record too much in the bathroom because it's kind of small, but we got the beadboard and stuff up and the trim. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the trim in there, You know, like I said, sorry for not being able to record in there. It's kind of tight. But I'm going to go ahead and knock out that trim in there. Baseboard across the bottom and then up to the chair rail and then stop because I still have to do the metal ceiling. And it's raining outside. So I don't want to be tracking in mud and stuff like that. Shannon's already kind of cleaned up in here. But I'm going to go ahead and knock out some of that trim. And I'll bring y'all back here in a minute. Afternoon, folks. We're going to do something a little different today. I got to get this done. So a tree limb fell on top of my hot tub and busted the cover that went over top of it, and ever since then it just hasn't been able to come up to temperature of 104 degrees. So I stopped by Lowe's today. I got some of this 2-inch foam, and what I'm going to try to do is build a cover out of foam to be able to keep some of the heat in so I could be able to use that hot tub during the winter, because that's what I really love. Okay, so I took a measurement, and just as the hot tub curves in, that's where I took the measurement at. It was 71 inches. So we're going to split that and make it 35.5. So I've got an X on there, so 35.5 at the top and on the side, and I'm going to try to use the leftover piece on the end to be able to complete that side over there, and then be able to take that foam back, that second sheet, and save 56 bucks. We'll see how it goes. If I have to eat it, I have to eat it, but the cover is like $200. So I'm hoping that this will last a few years, and that's all I really need. So let's get it. All right, so here's that hot tub cover. Ain't nothing fancy, but if it works, it works, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bar countertop cut, so when Shannon gets off of work, she can go ahead and get that stained. And I'm gonna go ahead and figure out our open shelving for the kitchen as well. So let's go ahead and get that cut. Alright, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and get these things right here set up for our floating shelves in here. I have a stud here, and I have a stud here that I'm going to tie into, and the floating shelf's just going to come 6 inches off the wall, 6 inches off of there. So I hopped on Amazon and ordered these little brackets right here, and they're going to work out great. So let's see here. Let's say this is the shelf right here. You're just going to drill a hole in the center wherever these line up, and you know, then you can slide your boards on after that. So I need to figure out what height I want. I'm probably going to drop that down because it is Shannon. She's only like this big. So, but I figured a shelf about right here, and then maybe another one. I'll probably just make this first shelf and then have Shannon come in here and then see where her arm reaches. So we're going to go ahead and figure that out right now. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our piece cut at 36. And I'm going to just set it on top of here and see what it looks like and see how our level came out. I mean, we use a laser level. It should be good. So I'm going to cut one at 36, just set it on top, and then figure out where my next shelf is going to be. And then I'll talk to her about maybe where the third one needs to go. All right, perfectly level, good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this second one up and get that thing marked, and when Shannon gets off of work, we'll get this stuff stained. And we'll see what happens. All right, that's gonna be those two shelves right there. I think that's plenty enough good height. Be able to put some stuff underneath it, microwave, and then maybe crock pot or bread mixer or something, and then have some bowls and some cups and then some leftover stuff up top. And I'll go ahead and take you guys in the bathroom real quick because I cut the video last night. I was just tired. So what I was able to get done was the trim in the floor and just the, you know, the beadboard or whatever you call this, chair rail. And I did not do the ceiling yet. And that leftover piece that I'm gonna have, I'm gonna end up putting two shelves right here and maybe a shelf right here with those leftover pieces that I have. So let's see, I might as well go ahead and cut those. I can't put the brackets on. All I have is these two right here. So this is the exact same width as the kitchen pieces that I put in. So that's 36 inches because it's 6 foot long, so it's exactly in half. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a measurement, go ahead and cut those, and when Shannon gets off of work, we'll just stain all of that and just get it over with.
All right, so we are going to try to get these shelves stained. We're gonna do the bar and then some of the other wood that's scrap that may come into being of shelves elsewhere. And then I have 2 bathroom shelves and 2 kitchen shelves that Keith has already like cut, measured everything, so those are ready to go. I do have to be careful with making sure they're back in the right spot because they're custom fit shelves, so I'm gonna save those till later. And then these that are partially stained, I'm just gonna go ahead and get these knocked out so that they can start drying. All right, and again, we're using this stain that we found that's specific to Butcher Block, food safe once it's dried. The color is hazelnut.
today we're dividing and conquering. Shannon's in here painting the bathroom. We were able to get the metal ceiling up, and I did purchase a square shower pan, so I got rid of that other one, just didn't trust it. Shannon got the bar area stained. I got those cut, and those are stained. We're gonna go ahead and try to drill the holes for that and see if we can get those things mounted. Shelves are in. Got the handles on. I had a little mishap, so I'm gonna have to take the drawer face off and grab a couple of washers to be able to fix that. It is what it is. I messed up. That was the very first one I was going to. Got those right there. These are in. They're level. I don't have a long enough drill bit, so I need to get one of those from down at the shipping container so I could drill that out a little farther so that can get up against there. We went ahead and got that taken care of as well. And what I'm about to start doing is I think I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of these tiles in. I'm just gonna glue them to the back, and got a whole stack there. I think there's enough to do 3 or 4 rows right here, so but that won't be today. Let's see what Shannon has got going on. She's in here painting, so getting everything taken care of. It's looking good. And that's going to be it for this video, folks, and we will bring you all back next time. Thanks for watching.